So let's cross over to Zoom, shall we, and talk to Manfred. If Manfred is ready and can hear me. Hello, Manfred. Thank you for your time and thanks for joining us. It is afternoon here in Ghana. My assumption is it's evening in Qatar, so good evening.
Good evening, Sijo. I hope you are doing well.
What's the feeling like then in Qatar ahead of the World Cup? We've got 67 days to go. What is the mood?
Well, the mood after the test run of the Lusail Stadium is a bit of apprehension because of the lapses and the shortfalls which happened during the test run. But at the end of the day, they are determined to see that it sees success, and then Qatar will come out with flying colors at the end of the tournament.
You spoke about some of the challenges that might have confronted them during the test. This is why it's important for them to test the stadium and the facilities. What were some of the peculiar challenges that are confronting authorities?
Well, I think the first one was that of transportation, and the fact that volunteers were called very late for orientation for them to know exactly where the facilities are located in terms of the bathrooms, where logistics are supposed to be offloaded, and then you are not allowed to send your private car to the stadium entrance. So there are designated places where you are supposed to leave your car, and then buses will pick you to the vicinity of the stadium. That arrangement did not work out well, and it caused a lot of problems. People had to walk about 20 to 45 minutes from where they left their cars to the vicinity of the stadium. And with the current humidity and the back of Hamatan that we are facing, it was not easy. So these are some of the problems which went through. And then after the match, when people were supposed to join metros and other transportation sources to their accommodation, it was the same problem. And you don't know how it is like to walk about 40 minutes in humidity. It's absolutely dreadful. So these are some of the challenges that happen.
What is the current temperature in Qatar averagely across the day now?
Well, currently, we are coming down. We are seeing the back of the summer. So we average between 36 up to 38 in the afternoon. And then in the evening, we come down to 32 up to, let's say, 30.
Humidity of the climate or the weather that you've got there, is it humid enough for people to feel comfortable to move around?
Well, I can say that by the time the World Cup is taking place, humidity will be far gone, and then it will be normal.
One of the reasons why we're so excited about Qatar was that we were promised that infrastructure was going to be so good that even if temperatures are high, facilities are going to have so much air conditioning that we don't even feel it. When they tested the Lusail Stadium, what was the feedback that you got from fans who were there and many who attended to have a feel of the test? Has this promise been delivered? Have these promises been delivered?
Well, I would say on the day, it was not fully delivered. With the humidity, the expectation was that the AC was going to be much cooler than expected so that people will feel some comfort. But I guess with the sheer numbers, with over 77,500, which is the biggest stadium attendance in Qatar ever in the history of Qatar, it was not surprising that, well, it failed. But I know that at the end of the day, they are going to get it solved.
All right. We'll call you again on Friday, but before you go, just briefly, my producer tells me you have to go, but just briefly, we understand match tickets now can be sold over the counter prior to games. We also know accommodation is being fixed, and we also know visa acquisition is being relaxed. Can you box all of these speculation in a minute or so and give us a clear indication of what is happening there?
Well, concerning tickets, they have aggregated times and periods where you can buy tickets. So, for instance, at the end of this month, another window is going to be open for people to buy tickets. So when you get a ticket, you can use the ticket to apply for your visa. You can use the ticket to apply for accommodation to book one of the hotels, and then you proceed to Qatar. And then you don't forget to download the Extras app, which checks your health status in relation to COVID. And with that, when you get here, I think a lot of the issues will be solved. But getting the tickets is the main thing, and then accommodation. Accommodation, one of the avenues they've opened is the Alcor tent, which is one of the cities in the northern end, which has been opened, is capable of taking up to 500 people, and is going to be replicated in most of the cities here, which is going to provide, I don't know, there are around 5,000, where people can also have a bit of relief.
Manfred, we'll be coming back to you for more updates as things develop in Qatar. We are 67 days away, and of course, the whole world is going to be converging there. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your thoughts as well there. So that's Manfred, our colleague in Qatar.
Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup Finals. Welcome to the big countdown.